Are you guys jealous that I get to be outside in the woods today? Even if I don't find one morel, and they're super sneaky, sometimes they're hard to find, it's going to be okay, because you've heard me say before that being outside in nature is really good for your soul. Research shows that it's good for your mental health and your physical health. You can hear the geese, they're like really loud in the background, so sorry about that. Anyway, they're going to help us find some morels too, and my dog Ruby, who's coming this way, see her back there, she might help too. Anyway, morels are really expensive if you buy them. They only pop out once a year. They're very elusive and hard to find. My neighbor Donna says they're ready to come out when the apple blossoms and cherry tree blossoms are in bloom, which they are, and also when oak leaves are the size of a squirrel's ear. So I think it's about time right now in this area, so let's go find some morels. It's thundering too, so I don't know how long I'm going to be out here. But anyway, just to tell you how sneaky those are, a few years ago, I found some morels, and you can see this statue that I got at Orinoco Gold Rush. I got that several years ago because I found a bunch of morels here, and since I put this lovely statue here, I have not found one morel here. So morels tend to show up around downed wood. You can see this is a downed elm behind me. I think they might like that best, but they might also show up around downed oak trees or apples. You just never know. And sometimes they show up where they shouldn't be at all. So it's kind of a challenge. Oh, and I forgot to add that morels tend to like to be on south-facing slopes. Aha! Found one. Do you see it? So true morels are pitted. They're pitted on the top, and they're totally hollow. I'm going to try to hold steady here. If you cut a morel in half, you can see that it's completely hollow inside, and the cap is totally attached to the stem. There's nothing dangly. Be sure you know exactly what it is, that it is absolutely a morel before you eat it. Check with an expert, which I'm not, but check with one, because there's some poisonous imposters out there, and you don't want to get sick. Now you would think that this spot right here with this downed wood would be an excellent spot for morels, because this is an elm tree. But right now, I don't see one of them. Another thing I forgot to add is that if you're out traipsing in the woods, use protection against ticks, because they're everywhere. Listen to that thunder. It's starting to rain, getting close. We'll see how long this lasts. Anyway, use bug spray that has DEET in it. Tuck your pants into your shoes to make sure those creepy crawlers don't get on your skin, because I have seen some already. Okay, back to hunting. So when it comes to eating these little guys, these morel mushrooms, let's talk about the nutritional value of them. Are they good for you? Well, it turns out they're pretty high in iron, and this publication that was published in PubMed shows that they're really rich in antioxidants as well. Okay, let's go get out of the rain and cook some morels. So this is my friend Terry, and her family has used this morels recipe generation after generation. It is so good, so simple, and the most tasty thing ever. So if you're going to do this, you need the morels. You want to wash them and cut them in half or in quarters, whatever size you like. You need eggs that are beaten. You need soda cracker crumbs crushed really, really fine, butter, and salt and pepper for taste afterwards. So the process, you dredge the pieces in egg first, then in the crushed soda crackers, and then you saute them in the butter until they're nicely golden brown, and then it's time to munch. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed my little segment on morels. And don't forget, even if you don't find any, it is super fun just to be out in the woods, enjoying the sounds of nature, even the thunder. So go outside and have some fun and see if you can find some morels. But make sure you know exactly what they are before you eat them. I'll send it back to you in the studio. See you soon.